The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Good morning, Lutzi.
Morning.
Well, you've gone the sunnies. Okay, I'm going to do the same.
Are you dusty? No?
No, this is average.
Are you here? Oh, wait, do you have a volume button? Sometimes I just want to, I'm trying to turn
It's
him up
Friday,
right now.
buddy.
Did you just prick my arm hairs?
I did. I kind of gave you a little Chinese burn to wake you up a little.
Who's the recent HR manager? Is it
Well, do you feel violated?
Sparky?
I think Sparky's.
Sparky,
yeah,
yeah.
he'd be safe.
I thought it was Campbell. Back Campbell.
Yeah,
No, he
he's
died.
no.
He died. He's
What?
dead. What?
What? The safety guy here?
No. He
Comforting.
passed away in
Comforting.
19.
I've seen some interesting scaffolding downstairs as well when they were doing the repairs
How
in
dare
the
you? That's a
garage.
double
They're like,
HR.
you didn't see this. You didn't see this.
My downstairs scaffolding is none of your business, by the way.
That prompts one of the stories I'm going to talk about later. Not now, though.
You're wearing like some pretty
What? Cool gear.
cool gear.
You look like you've stepped out of a commercial from 1973.
How cool is it? It's a new brand called Very Special, and they've done a collaboration with Coke.
Yeah.
You look good.
It's just rock and roll.
Are the shorts Coca-Cola too?
Yeah, all over my butt.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just fun. I feel young again.
It's
I
cool.
can-
It's good.
Yeah, I need
Sporty.
some like sweatbands
Yeah.
and a
And long
visor.
socks. Long socks. Would you wear that with long socks?
I wouldn't because I'm not that young, but I would like to. Maybe when I get home later.
And roller skating. That's a roller
Yeah,
skating.
it is
deal,
a
isn't
complete-
it?
Absolutely is.
I'm ready to hit Venice Beach. Or what's the
Yeah.
equivalent of Venice Beach here? Burley?
Nudgy Beach. Like, you rollerblading on Nudgy Beach right now, wearing that.
Does Nudgee have a beach?
Yeah.
I know it's got a golf course and I know it's got
No,
a
Nudgee
school
Beach is a thing.
famous because of you.
So Nudgy Beach is a thing.
Oh, it is a thing.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Just having a scroll.
Scroll.
And then this particular news story, this chick, she's reporting live on the news, out on location, and something happens during this live cross that I thought was quite dramatic. And the news anchor was just giving her nothing. Now, do you want to play the audio, Mitch?
Here we go.
Oh my gosh, I just got hit by a car, but I'm okay. I just got hit by a car, but I'm okay, Tim.
That's the first for you
I'm
on
okay.
TV, Tori.
Woo! We're all good. Are you okay? I'm okay. Yeah, that's live TV for you. It's all good. I actually got hit by a car in college, too, just like that.
Wow.
I am so glad I'm okay.
Yeah.
You're okay. You're okay. We're all good.
So she's just being smashed
Tim
by
gave
a
her
car.
nothing.
Tim gave
He
her
didn't-
absolute donuts. And a bit further on, he goes,
Coming up after the break.
yeah.
We'll leave it there.
He's like, oh, did you get hit high or low? I just kind of missed it, but he kept going. He's like, oh, and meanwhile, how's the fire hydrant that's burst behind you, which is the story that she's covering. He was completely disinterested that she'd just been taken out by an SUV.
Could you see her get hit by the
Yeah,
car?
you see her like in the video, which I've sent to Nikki, might put up on our socials.
Yeah.
Yeah, this SUV comes around the corner too tight and just totally clips
Hits
her and
her.
smashes her down. The camera's sideways. She's on the ground. And Tim just keeps on going, which makes me think about all the times, not so much in the workplace, but when I've injured myself and have got very little sympathy. Like when I was little, I was jumping on the couch and then I jumped off and I hit my shoulder quite badly. And I said to Mum, oh, I'm in a lot of pain. Oh, you're fine. She sent me to kindy. And then kindergarten called her later that day and said, you really should take Nikki to a doctor. Anyway, I got an x-ray. I had to snap my collarbone in half.
Oh, what?
But how long between incident to like a...
The day,
People caring.
she let someone
Entire
else
day.
care on her behalf. And then I broke my finger on Christmas Day. And she said, oh, that's so inconvenient. That's going to ruin our day. We'll take you to the doctor next week when we get back home. And then he looked at my finger. It's like, it's completely jagged like a lightning bolt now. And he said, there's
Yeah.
nothing we can do for it. But have you ever had anything happen where you just
Yeah,
get absolutely zero
totally.
sympathy?
Braden, what do you
Oh
got?
well, no. I we were at a party once, and this kid was on the bike. Like when we were in the parents group, we saw this kid, and he fell off the bike, and the dad was like, it'll be sweet, and he was holding his hand.
Yeah.
It'll be right. They played touch footy. The kid, they swam in the on the beach where we were, and the next day they went up and he'd broken his arm. But he actually had a whole day. This poor kid of you'll be right.
Activity.
You'll be right. You'll be right. And then the next day it was fully broken. It was like the plaster cast up to the elbow. The whole deal.
The problem is you've got to be an extraordinary person, and in both cases, and same for me. Like I got clipped by a spike as an athlete at Nudgee.
Or when you're running.
Yeah, I got clipped by spikes.
Yeah,
and I had blood streaming from my ankle, and the same. Like Peter Kropp was his name, the coach who changed my life. He showed me some great stuff about athletics, which I do now. But at that moment, I was the worst athlete on the field, so I waited 3 hours with a bleeding ankle until he took me to the infirmary. Just to get my ankle treated. I've still got scars on my leg now because of that. But he was
did you clip an artery or something?
No, it's my ankle. So a guy spiked me, but I was so low on the chain of who gives a shit.
You just wait.
I was like, I'm bleeding out here, Croppy. He was like, yeah, mate, yeah.
We'll get to you.
We'll get to you in a bit. And it was like I've still got arteries showing in my ankle.
Oh my God! Well, this is what I want to hear. I want to hear from our listeners. 13, 24, 10. I want to hear, when did you receive no or little sympathy for an injury that you think was quite diabolical?
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
So we were talking before the break about when you've injured yourself and get little sympathy. Like I played you that snippet of the news reporter getting run over while doing a live cross, and Tim, the anchor, expecting her to continue on to talk about the burst fire hydrant.
He didn't care. He couldn't care.
We saw the footage of that, and he
didn't care. Oh, you don't see that very often, hey, Tori?
We move on.
So anyway, I've asked you to call in and tell us when you've had little or no sympathy when you've hurt yourself. Who have we got? We got Craig from Ipswich.
Yeah, hello.
Craig.
What you got?
What happened?
How you going? I've got two stories. So my sister was on the monkey bars when we were kids, and she fell off and landed funny, ended up breaking her arm. And then my mum was just going, "Oh, no, you're fine." She was shaking the arm about, "No, look, it's not even hurting." And it turned out she had internal bleeding inside her arm.
As you do.
And my brother was complaining about his stomach for a couple of days. And he's like, "Oh, it's really sore." And my mum's, "No, it's just wind. It's just wind." Gave him some tablets. And it turned out he's
winded.
Turns out his appendix had burst. And he was like, it was all like poisoning inside of him.
Well,
he was in hospital for 3 weeks.
Oh my God!
And what medical background do your parents have? Like they're pretty quick to make diagnosis. What do they do for a living?
Yeah,
they sound Irish.
Oh, mum was a stay-at-home mum, but she said she was a nurse.
Right.
But you've turned out pretty good, though. In fairness.
Oh well, it turned out all right, but she nearly killed him. That's the family joke. She nearly killed my brother.
Yeah, there is that. Yeah.
Let's go to David, Victoria Point. What happened, David?
Yeah, my old man and my sister were playing that totem tennis game with the yellow rackets.
Oh, yeah,
the
orbit
ball
tennis.
on the string.
Yep.
Yeah, well, that thing, and they were having a pretty good time at it. My brother was hitting the cricket ball by himself somewhere. My older brother, my older sister, and then my brother started to join into the totem tennis game with the cricket bat.
Oh no!
And I felt left out, so I wanted to join in, and my brother mistook the ball for my head, and collected my jaw with the cricket bat. My teeth went through my bottom lip, and I remember obviously getting knocked to the ground. I sort of stumbled back up, and my mum was hanging out the washing, as you do, and I remember bleeding profusely from my mouth, and my mum just said, Go upstairs and clean yourself up. Don't get blood in it anywhere."
Yeah, don't ruin the carpet, you selfish little bugger.
You just perfectly described the most Aussiest 1980s backyard of all time too.
Yeah.
Totem tennis going, someone coming in with a cricket bat, mum's out there with the washing.
The only thing we're missing is the sprinkler, which was the blood from your face.
Yep, pretty much.
Wow. That's hardcore.
Yeah.
Who else have we
That's
got?
hardcore.
Sally Pember.
Yeah. So we grew up on a farm and we were at motorbike riding and had a massive bluster, fell off, got up, went something's not right. Got the tap on the back and got given a Nurofen. Went, you're all right, like, just shake it off. We were out riding for about 3-4 hours, got back home, took my boot off, and my leg was broken in half.
Now, I don't know if it was that you didn't get sympathy or how would you not know your leg's broken? Surely you wouldn't have been able to keep your foot in place?
The boots that you wear when you're motorbike riding, they're all very compressioned.
Ah.
So, like, you don't feel things. Like, it's so tight that everything just stayed in place. It wasn't until I took it off that everything just came out.
Brutal.
And we were out at the farm, so they're like, we'll take you in tomorrow morning to go to the doctors.
I'm just in shock.
Just
We're all
ride
just
it through the
sitting here in
night.
shock.
We'll sort it out in the morning.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, we kept getting in Europe through the night and was like, we'll go tomorrow. And the doctor was like, you guys should come in straight away. And
They're like, just put your boot back on so we don't have to look at it, Sally.
You're putting a lot of trust in the power of Nurofen too for an entire night.
Like, if you're okay now, you're the ad for Nurofen.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Hi, I'm.
yeah.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
This is Ash vs. Nikki fighting it out over astrology.
Okay.
All
right.
righty, Ash.
What
Now-
have we got? Now, I have a question.
Yes.
Before you're about to read what my stars were for the week.
For this week.
That's just gone.
Yeah, so it's
Posthumously.
Yes.
it's kind of seeing if
It's
the
a
prediction
review.
was right. It's a review.
It's not posthumously. That means someone's dead.
Oh,
Yeah, but the week has
and
passed.
awarded.
But Lutzi, the week has passed.
Yeah.
okay.
Retrospectively.
Yeah.
Again, this is Libra.
Can you change your voice for it, please? With this,
Okay.
with this music, you got to
Okay.
be more like
Libra, you set yourself high standards and do everything you can to uphold them. So it's inevitable that you don't always manage to live up to them. That's nothing to be embarrassed by. It's much better to just miss an optimistic goal than set your sights on something that just doesn't make your heart sing.
We've got to separate this and comment every sentence because he doesn't set high standards on anything. Can we just stop and then continue? Because, like, so far.
No, he has. He was talking about his son, how he went and did golf even though he was exhausted because he wanted to show up for his son. That's high standards. He was knackered and he still showed up. His son didn't turn up. So anyway.
I stand
That's
corrected.
another story.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
but it's
is
still
that
playing. It's still playing golf
just
on
golf.
a Thursday afternoon.
Yeah,
But
high- high standards. Anyway, this is interesting. A new work opportunity will present itself and give you the tools
Okay,
to
stop.
better your trade. See you, Ash.
We stop again. So
Yes.
What's that mean?
Well, I don't know.
Like, seriously,
looking
have you had job offers in the last
Are you
week?
leaving?
No, I have not had any job offers, but and for the whole time this year,
There's rumours about Triple M. Let's address it. Let's address the Triple M rumours, okay? Because this, I've been waiting. Thank you, by the way, Nikki.
Yeah.
Address the Triple M rumours, mate. Are you going to Triple M Drive?
no, I'm not. I can totally discount that.
Okay.
But what?
Well,
Well,
there's something that we're working on at the moment on the home front
Triple M
that
Drive.
would look at as an investment thing that we're looking at, and that's the first time this year that I could say, oh, okay, it's the same type of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, we're kind of okay.
It's not a different job, but I have been spending a lot of time on that particular project this week.
Okay.
Like it's
Well, the stars don't lie, Ash. Let's finish.
Read the next bit. Yeah.
Okay.
well, that's the first time it's resonated.
Oh, well, there
Is
we
what
go.
I'm saying.
Maybe you're
Triple M
actually,
Drive.
maybe you're just starting to be more open to what it means.
Okay.
Okay, towards the end of the week,
Yes.
the crescent moon will give you new motivation and you will find yourself filling your cup with things that excite you.
What did I come in this morning and I
yes.
said I am so excited about tomorrow because fill my cup. I actually said it just an hour ago. I said I'm going to a comedy show tomorrow afternoon.
You are?
and then I'm going straight from that.
Doug Stanhope?
Yeah, Doug Stanhope. And I'm going straight from Stanhope out to KO Stadium to watch 2 games of footy. And I'm so excited by that. I was just talking about that on and off air about an hour ago.
I'm just excited that this is starting to ring true for you. There might be something in it yet.
But that's the first time that it's,
All right.
that
okay.
it's run parallel with how my week's actually gone.
It's kind of nailed it this week.
Who is it? Who is this person?
Oh, I don't want to say. I could get
it's
done
like-
in.
No, don't tell the person was.
Yeah, no, shh.
Well, we've got to break it down sentence by sentence because I think we can find truth in this. I'm actually engaged. Like last week, I thought this was a load of shit. But this is actually.
I have.
I'm actually in now. You got me now.
Well, can I just explain to you? You know, people think astrology is just hoodoo voodoo, but it's the old science.
Voodoo's his nickname, by the way.
Oh,
Thank you.
Well, there you go, on it again. No, this was the first thing they used to use to measure, like the this was the first religion.
Yeah.
And it was science. It was
Like
broken down
back
as
in the
science.
day.
Like when you see my mother-in-law's books and charts and things, it's all science.
I love how we're using your mother-in-law as like back in the day.
Look, she also can't put petrol
I was
on a
thinking
car, but,
Egypt.
like-
Yeah, I was thinking Egypt. And you're using your mother-in-law.
You know what? She does look a bit like Gandalf. She's been around for some time.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Speaking of gigs, actually, Billie Eilish back at the Ent Centre tonight. Had, a night off last night and back for tonight and tomorrow night. We got our music girl, Maddie Rowe, coming up before 9 a.m. this morning. She
was there last night?
Yeah.
She's been
at
there.
the last concert, yep. And she'll give us the full rundown.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
I've been searching like the last 2 days, just like around the city, looking for Phineas.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I thought, let's go Phineas. Like, you can't get Billy. Let's get Phineas.
Is Phineas the brother?
Yeah.
Where'd you go looking?
I went to Grilled in the Winter Garden.
GYG.
He wasn't there.
Didn't run into
But
it?
I'm looking. I'm going to continue today.
Does Tops still exist?
No, Tops is now nothing. Yeah, that's at the Myer Centre, the top of the mall.
When did that stop being Tops?
They're
stopped a while ago.
redeveloping it, I think.
I don't know what they're doing there.
No, we don't know. But
What are they doing there?
It's called Uptown now.
Oh, Uptown, like it's got a Sephora.
They just renamed it, so it's not the My Centre anymore. Now Uptown.
Oh, it's called Uptown.
Oh, and Nick, slightly
well,
off,
Phineas isn't there though.
slightly off script, but
What are you drinking?
This cup of tea that you've been drinking every day for the last, or since we've come back this year.
It's got ball bearings in the top of it.
Yeah, what is that concoction, mate? That looks medieval.
That's weird.
Yeah, a little bit. This is called yerba mate or mate. It's a South American tea. It's caffeinated. It's got a bit of anti-inflammatory to it. I was just trying to find a way to get off coffee, and I saw some South American football players drinking it and went, yeah, this might work.
So where does one find one at this hour of the morning?
There's a couple of international grocers open. Sammy Coco's down Wollongabba, Panisi's.
Lockie, you can't see Lockie. Lockie's laughing out loud next to him right now.
The Latin
What
grocer
do you mean
in
there's
Brisbane
international
CBD.
grocers available at this hour? What are you talking about? Where did you buy that from?
I bought this from Panisi's in Wollongabba.
And what's the science behind it? Like, it looks like
It looks like a
looks like
bong. I'm not gonna lie.
grass
It looks like a
clippings.
giant
it looks
bong.
like lawn clippings. Like you've taken a fresh scoop out of from the lawn
Yeah.
and then added water to it.
Yeah, rotten chai.
Yeah.
Looks like mouldy chai.
You couldn't get that through customs, is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I did fly with it the other day, and I was a bit worried about it.
Boogie
I'm not gonna
board
lie.
Has it got the ball bearings in the top or?
Not ball bearings.
What are the ball bearings?
So this is it's a metal straw called a bombilla. It's like a spoon straw. It's got a little sieve at the bottom. So you drain the water through the straw, drink it, and just keep pouring water through. I drink about like 1.5 litres of water a morning through this, and yeah, helped me get off coffee, and I feel great.
It's quite extraordinary.
Yeah, and is that spoon,
Do you get to keep that?
yeah,
or
does
is
that come with the tea, or do you?
They can't be giving one of them.
No, they don't
that's
give it
what
away.
I'm
I
saying.
bought a little pack together,
Right. So
and now
you'll wash that.
I wash it out and clean it out every day.
But it's not a spoon, it's a what?
It's called a bombilla.
Right. You'll wash your bombilla.
I wash my bombilla.
Right. And bring it back tomorrow.
Yes, indeed.
I feel like
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
I'm smarter than who?
The Brighton Answer deal is here, with one lucky person winning $100,000 off the price of their new home every month. Drop into your nearest Brighton display home today.
Well, statistically, 1 in 10 right now. Apparently,
What's that?
smarter than who? $900. So statistically, 1 in 10 at this point. Like no one's won in since 10 ago.
Yeah, this will be
good.
new territory. It'd be 2 weeks straight, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. Mitch?
Well, it's rare.
2 solid weeks.
It's rare. Yeah, we've been playing this game for, geez, I don't even know how many years
Many
now.
moons.
Many moons.
Many moons.
Many moons. Since back in the day, we've been playing Smarter Than Who. We have been.
Yep.
We have been.
And it's not
since day dot.
Not often we get over $1,000.
Yeah. Like you and I, old friend, have been playing this game for many, many years.
Many moons.
Many moons, my friend.
Adrian, out of Roachdale. Have you
Morning,
played
gang.
before?
Yeah, I've played a few times. I'm
Few
2 and 2.
Oh.
Oh, this is your 5th time round, is it?
Yep.
That must infuriate
yeah.
people that
Yeah.
can never get through. You've played. This is your 5th time. But again, my point is, Adrian, we've been playing this since back in the day, bro. Like back in the day, bro.
Are you hearing us?
As have I.
Like
Nice.
back when Ash and I we were cutting our teeth in the industry. We started playing this game back in the day. Then there's been several manifestations of this, but back in the day, man, this is OG shit. Okay, I'm doubling down right now. For those that are going, it's changed. It ain't changed. This is how we started.
Yeah.
This is OG right now. Okay,
That's true.
and we're back, baby.
That's true.
And Adrian's playing his 5th.
His 5th game.
Yeah.
This is the decider too.
Yeah, if you think it's changed, you weren't there. You weren't there back in the day. Okay, Adrian, you were there.
There? You were there?
I was definitely there, man.
I was there too.
You were there.
And Mitch, you would have been there
Mitch
as
was
well.
there as well.
I was almost there, and then I got there.
Yeah, this is like you're OGing right now. We back.
Good luck for the decider, Adrian. $900. Although everyone be writing against you because if you miss today,
Everyone.
we're
Everyone
coming back
be
next week,
Yeah.
and it'll be worth $1,000.
So we're talking OG. Everyone be back.
Everyone backstabbing you at the moment.
Delicious.
Everyone.
Everyone. There we go.
Here we go, mate. 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. Fridge is short for what longer word?
Refrigerator.
Catherine Elizabeth Hudson is the real name of which pop singer?
Don't know.
The Brisbane Lions are a merger of which 2 former teams?
Brisbane Bears and Fitzroy.
If you were born today, what would your star sign be?
Gemini.
Spell restaurant.
RESTAURANT.
Stop the clock. Oh, wow. Well, I thought you were going to get done for time at the end there, but what has he got, about 2?
It was the Lutzies. It was 1 second.
Oh.
1 second.
1 second
Thank
left
you.
on the clock.
Thank you.
And you've done pretty well, mate, although I think... No, they give... Well,
What do you think?
well, the star sign's right up Nikki's alley. Like, she'll get that, for sure. But you've posted...
Like
what I think will be
restaurant's
a
tough.
competitive total. Yeah, restaurant is tough under pressure. We'll see how Nikki goes. It's a great gimp today. Amy Shark to close out the week, bringing the gimp.
Only wanna bring the gift. Only wanna bring in the gift. Only wanna bring the gift. I only wanna bring in the gift. Only wanna bring in the gift. Only wanna bring in the gift. Bring in the gift.
Oh, I love that. She giggles.
Beautiful.
One
She
take.
giggles at the at the start.
Doesn't make it any cooler.
What, the giggle?
Bring in the gimp. Sorry, I'm roasting our own segment.
What are you doing? What are you doing right now?
That's one of the crown, one of the jewels in
Jewels.
the crown. That
Oh,
Amy
is it?
Shark one. Yeah, we love that one.
Yeah. It's a cubic zirconia.
Yes.
All right, Nikki, are you ready to make? Here we go. Come on.
Okay, all right,
Let's not even analyse it.
Don't
Okay.
kill that background music. Okay, this is
Here we go.
$900 here, guys.
30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. Fridge is short for what longer word?
Refrigerator.
Catherine Elizabeth Hudson is the real name of which pop singer?
Gaga.
The Brisbane Lions are a merger of which 2 former teams?
The Bears. Fitzroy.
If you were born today, what would your star sign be?
Pisces.
Spell restaurant.
RESTAURANT.
Stop the clock.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about.
Hold it. Give me a double 2 go.
Tape! Yeah! Tape!
I only know like 3 AFL teams.
That's a great get, by the way.
Yeah.
Seriously, Adrian.
Can we
How
wrap
did
it up?
Adrian go? How did we go?
Wait.
It's very close. I need a
do you
replay on Nikki's final question. Spell restaurant, if we can.
I got that as a yes.
Okay.
But like a... What did you hear?
Well, I wasn't sure.
Mate, that's not your job. Not your job. Hey,
I'm setting it up as a try.
Wait, sweetheart. This
let's-
is not like a... Seriously, I would never.
Oh
mate.
no, I know that. After all these episodes we've had, I know
Gorgeous,
that. I know that.
I would
buddy.
never do that to you.
I'm
You know
just
that.
sitting here sweating bullets, wondering if I've made the 1K mark.
Let's have a look.
don't
It's
know.
very, very tight. Fridge is short for refrigerator. You both got that.
Okay.
It's 1-1. Catherine Elizabeth Hudson
I have
is the
no
real
idea.
name of which pop singer?
No one knows
And you
this.
both
No.
chewed up the clock here as
Yeah,
well. Like
yeah,
you really
yeah.
thought about it.
Yeah.
You said Gaga.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
Yep.
Adrian, you said I don't know.
It's Diddy.
That's Prince. It's Prince.
Which is wrong.
Who is it? It's Katy Perry.
Oh, yeah.
Katy Perry.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah. Said nobody ever. Yeah.
1-1, top of the third. The Brisbane Lions are a merger of which two former teams?
Good.
I only
Adrian
know-
said the Brisbane Bears and Fitzroy, and so did Nikki. You're both right.
That's amazing.
Oh.
Now, how did you know
That's
that?
a great get.
They're the only teams I know, and I know Essendon.
Yeah, okay.
And that's like
you
it.
Can, you can play it dumb, but like you got that. You got AFL credibility.
That was a very good get.
I did live in Melbourne for a long time, and then there it's kind of
Don't
only
over-explain
one
it.
team.
It's-
Anyway.
you know your stuff.
It's 2-2. I told you about this one, didn't I, Adrian? I said,
Yeah.
I know she's good on this. We were just talking about it, in fact. If you were born today, what star sign would you be? I mean, that was as quick as a flash.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Are you a Pisces? Do you know what
No,
Pisces?
but Buzz is, and we're in Pisces season at the moment, so everyone's all a bit emotional.
Oh, that explains Buzz's behaviour lately. he's been up in my grill for days.
Has he?
Oh,
Sending you emails
Oh,
and critiquing.
incredible.
It's 3-2 to Nikki, and then the final question, spell restaurant, Restaurant. Adrian got that correct. So that levels it at 3-3. Have we got Nikki's version of it there? I think she's right, but we need to double check.
I kind of
spell restaurant.
mumbled it. Restaurant.
Stop the clock. R-A-N-T. Yeah.
I just go, I.
You got that correct as well. Nikki, you've won. It's
Oh, get out of
4-3 over Adrian.
Damn,
It means Monday morning we're playing for $1,000.
Oh!
And Lutzy can go to the kickback cave.
Adrian, it's your fifth time of playing, so like I'm going to reward you, brother, because he was
Thanks, mate.
he was 2-2, 2 wins, 2 losses. Now he's 2-3 now.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
So
I'm
we'll
saying.
hear from him again.
Yeah, like,
He'll
Oh,
be
yeah,
back.
Monday.
He'll be back.
Yeah, there'll be a
He'll be
rematch.
back. So I'm going to throw a lot at you here, Adrian. Are you a Keith Urban fan? Can I start there?
I actually already have tickets to see our man Keith.
Okay, well, I'm going to give it a quick plug. He's playing the Brisbane Ensign August 17. So you good for Keith Urban? I'm going to load you up anyway, brother.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, I've got Keith. I'm good for Keith.
Okay, so I'm going to give you like a $100 Commuter Cantina voucher. I recommend the city. I was there the other day, but there's several destinations you're going to absolutely love, man. It's a great place, Commuter Cantina. I'm also
Nice.
I'm going to give you also a $250 Lucky's Kitchen voucher. This is Pan Asian Eats, banging drinks in the heart of Bulimba. Open Tuesday to Sunday. Dine-in, takeaway, and deliver. It's a $250 Lucky's Kitchen voucher as well, bro. So enjoy that.
Yeah, thank you very much.
The Ash, Lutzy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Breaking news.
Yeah.
Our producers have told me that Billie Eilish was shopping in an antique store not more than 200 yards from where we broadcast from right now.
Oh, is it that one just around the corner?
Yeah, that antique store in the corner. So, I'm not sure how we...
I've been in that.
You've actually been there? Oh, no, that one.
You know that one.
Oh, yeah, I went there, actually, with you.
Yeah, we've been
We've been to that antique store.
Do they have good
throwback
tat?
trophies from.
It's
Great gear
What?
down there.
What?
That's where I got those throwback trophies from.
Oh, did you get that from the antique store?
How did Billie Eilish find that antique store? Because that's a good antique store.
It is a good antique store.
It's a good antique store.
But she must be staying pretty close to you too.
Well, why would you go to that? How did
She
Billie...
wouldn't be at the Carlisle, surely. Wouldn't that be too obvious? She'd have a...
But how would she find it? It's literally around the corner,
I know,
Nikki.
it's really close.
And it's a good antique store.
Or she could be in a really nice house nearby.
But the point is, she's close.
She's got to be within walking distance, you'd imagine.
Yeah, and Phineas, I just want to mention him as well.
Yeah, did he go to the antique store?
Yeah, I don't know. What's the word around the
We don't
campfire?
know if
Was she wouldn't have been flying solo.
Well, who gave us
She
this
would have
information?
needed security. I don't know where it came from. Nick, any word? Where did this come from? Alicia just raced in.
Alicia's on the phone outside.
All
there.
flutter
Yeah,
before.
She's there.
Yeah.
We'll track this intel down.
Like this is we're talking Commercial Road, Tenerife.
Yeah.
Billie Eilish.
Get out there and see if you can find her too, Nick, if she's around.
Can you have a quick look?
Go and find Billy.
Yeah.
Talk to the and it's open at this hour. Surely it's 8:25.
I'll jump out in the streets, have a look.
Meanwhile, In bigger news,
No, that would be big
what's
news.
what's bigger
Nick,
than that?
Nick gets Billie Eilish in the next
what
half
is bigger
hour.
than Billie Eilish shopping on Commercial Road, Tenerife?
Neighbours axing 2.0. Neighbours is gone again.
What?
Much like Harold Bishop, it got a second life for a bit, but it's all over.
Did Harold, for real on the show, die and then come back to life?
Yeah, he did. And playing the tuba.
That was actually a part of the storyline.
Yeah,
Yep.
I didn't watch it in Harold's original days. I came back into it, I started watching it as a child when he was
the second
dead.
coming.
Yeah,
The second
the
coming.
second coming of Harold. Yeah.
What? How did that happen?
Well, he fell off the rocks at the beach, but interestingly, it's where Harold Holt fell off the
Stop
rocks.
it.
Yes, yes. Down in Victoria, down near Sorrento Way.
Former Prime Minister.
Former Prime Minister Harold Holt went
mysteriously
missing.
died.
He's never come back.
Or did he come back as Harold Bishop?
As Harold will say,
or Ray Ma.
Anyway, so Amazon has decided to give up Neighbours, and I think it's just because they won't renovate the cul-de-sac. I think they should do a combination. I think Channel 9 should get the block. They should do a series of the block
It is dated.
in the Neighbours cul-de-sac in Ramsay Street.
I actually agree with that.
that would be.
How good would that be?
Yeah, I like that. Yes, we're going to renovate Neighbours.
Yes.
It is dated. It's like it's an old brick sort of 1980s
And mottled
kind of-
carpet. But even they kind of updated them a bit, and there was like kind of shiny aqua things, and it was all a bit like
Beat.
90s silvers and aqua. Imagine if it went all Palm Springs. That'd be a whole new series.
Slim Aaron's.
Slim Aaron's the
Yeah.
shit out of Ramsay Street. That'd be so good.
Can you imagine if Slim Aaron's got his hands on Ramsay Street? That'd be the best thing ever.
It'd be so
Seriously,
good.
imagine that.
And turn the central parking cul-de-sac, turn that into a central pool.
What would you do with
Melrose Place?
Yes.
Oh, it'd be a Melrose
Melrose
Place.
Place,
Yeah.
yeah.
What would you do with? What's the
Who?
name of the place?
Lassiter's.
Lassiter's. Yeah. What would it?
It'd become an upmarket
Like
RSL club. Probably 14 poke machines.
No, we'll get your mate who did EPLP onto it.
Grant Smiley.
Yeah, Grant Smiley can tart up Lassiter's.
There you go.
And bring like the
Some
Billie Eilish and the Elite into
Yeah.
Lassiter's.
Some upmarket taco Mexican sort of situation.
Yes.
So will there be a final episode of Neighbours, or does it just stop?
I think it's just stopped.
So
Unlike
and it'll just stop on a cliffhanger, because it always finishes like next time on Neighbours.
Yeah,
But that's it.
because I cried during the finale when it wrapped up on Channel 10, mostly of all the parts I just missed out on, but also
years.
yeah, I remember one time I was up against Nikki Whelan, and it was either Nikki Osborne or Nikki Whelan, and she got it. But then I
What
was
character was that?
What, Nikki Whelan, and you went
Oh.
back to back?
yeah, we were back to back. Oh, wouldn't you like that? And then
I've thought about it, to be honest with you. I love Nikki Whelan.
But then I was meant to be Toadfish's new lover as well, and that was when
You're above that.
I kind of threw that audition.
You were going to be Toadfish's love interest?
Yes.
What did you have to audition with Toadfish in the?
No,
to get the
I
role?
just went. Nah, I can't do this for the
What do
next
you mean?
50 years.
Are you being real right now?
I'm being real.
You were going to be
Who got
Toad?
that part?
Oh, I've forgotten her name. She
no,
she
it was-
came in as the guide dog trainer. That
Oh, she was blind.
Are you doing your
no,
joke?
she wasn't blind, but
Are you doing your blind joke?
What?
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 For real? You were?
No,
Okay.
I wasn't blind. What?
No, are you saying that the person that won the role
Yeah.
of Toadfish's love interest,
She wasn't blind, but she was a guide dog trainer.
are you being, I don't know whether you're doing your joke.
Yeah, no,
right
this
now.
is true.
That was
This
in the
is true.
script.
I remember watching her enter, and I'm like, that could have been me. And they were married for ages on the show until bloody Madeline West came back from the dead. Another one.
Yeah.
She died and then came back.
What?
You realise-
Madeline West died.
You realise
Yes.
every girl you've mentioned in this segment has actually casted for this radio show?
The Ash Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Just a quick shout out for the Queensland Reds who kick off
Tonight,
their
right?
Super Rugby.
I'm going to go tonight, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it's at Suncorp Stadium and it kicks off at 6:35. Les Kisses Reds in their first match, and Massimo DeLuto, he's this kid making his debut tonight who broke the record last April. Remember we spoke about this kid?
What do you do?
The biggest bench press. 200,
yeah.
202 kilos. I think that's the biggest bench press, at least it was at the time, of any footballer of any code in Australia. Or something like that.
And how good's using Les Kiss's name outside urban Australian
Yes.
colloquial, like rhyming slang?
Yes.
Just to use Les Kiss's name actually is the coach of the Reds and not saying I need to take a Les kiss. Because, like, seriously, there was a time when
That's a wonderful legacy for him.
There's a time when Les Kiss was only that, and then he became the Reds coach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, Les Kiss is like rhyming slang for taking a...
Yeah.
But Lutzy, Les Kiss was an Origin winner.
what?
And he
He's
played for
taking a what?
Australia.
That's how it started.
Yes.
But then he came back into relevance.
Yes.
No, you're in.
You're in.
You're in.
Like a Stan Jerd, a Ronnie Coote.
What? No.
They're all ex-footballers.
I'm a Moreton girl.
So you're back in.
Okay, all right.
I'm saying rhyming slang.
Oh.
Yeah.
What does Moreton rhyme with?
No.
Oh, we're talking about it.
The Ash, Lutzy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
What do you got going on this weekend?
Good question.
What's happening? I'm going out to the Broncos tomorrow. They got their trial
you're
game.
excited about this. You're so excited about the Broncos being back in.
Where are they playing?
Out at KO at Redcliffe. It's a double header. I think the Broncos start at 4:30.
4:30, yep.
I'm rushing actually because I'm going to at 2:00. I'm going to the Sit Down Comedy Club to see Doug Stanhope.
Oh yeah.
Who I absolutely love, and so I'm doing.
What he's playing?
It's a daytime
at the Paddo.
It's a daytime.
Where is it? Where's that?
Yeah, that's over at
Caxton Street.
Yeah.
Sit Down Comedy Club. Yeah, it's underneath.
And it's a daytime.
Doug Stanhope's playing there.
Yep.
2 p.m.
2 p.m. tomorrow.
On a Saturday.
He's going from 2 till 3 p.m. and then I'm going straight from that out to Redcliffe to see the footy. So I'll get some stand-up comedy. And then I'll go out and watch a double header.
All be done by 6:30
of the footy.
Yeah.
And be done by 6:30.
You're getting very cultural.
Yeah. Oh, you know Stanhope.
I know. I can't believe he's playing like a matinee at the.
I'll be fascinated to see how that goes because I would love nothing more than to be doing stand-up at 2 p.m. in the afternoon because then you're done. You can go home, have happy hour, go to bed early.
But you'd also have some anxiety around doing a matinee of...
Yeah, no, that's why I'm interested to see how it goes. Maybe people will be a bit more loosey-goosey, like we shouldn't be watching comedy right now.
I know, it seems so obscure, doesn't it, to have it at 2:00 in the afternoon. But he'll be good. I saw on his Insta yesterday, he's actually in Brisbane and he was whinging about the state of our city sushi.
Oh, really?
He was on a mad rant.
Really?
Yeah, just saying that they went out for lunch. He can't believe that here in Australia, they take canned tuna and then mix it with mayonnaise and roll it up and then they don't even cut it. It's like eating this big rice burrito. You know, they get those long sushi.
What's wrong with the long sushi?
I don't know. What's wrong with the tuna too? I like the tuna.
Oh, I don't do the tuna, but
yeah.
I'm typical Queensland. I'm just your fried chicken girl. I'm so basic when it comes to sushi. It's embarrassing. Me at the sushi train.
Chicken and avo?
I think there's a meme about it. Like the plates left over from a Brisbane sushi train. And it's all just karage chicken tempura, avocado,
is what you have.
cucumber, maybe a bit of salmon and maybe a prawn.
Oh, the only thing I don't have is like sashimi at sushi train.
No, we're not cultured.
Yeah, it's karagi. It's like for me, it's like everything. Like I have calamari.
I just want to make sure it's properly dead. And I've seen too many Instagram videos.
It's so true. Right?
Of like all the parasites and all the little things crawling around on fish that's not cooked, and I'm just like, blah, 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 blah.
But you look at the people cooking it and you think, I trust them. Yeah, there's sharp knives.
I do always look for Japanese people.
Well, obviously.
Yeah, but not all Japanese restaurants are run by Japanese.
But sushi train, when you look in there and you saw like a non-Japanese person, get the hell out.
Yeah, no, I'm gone.
Yeah, get the hell out.
Yeah, you see them pouring the canned tuna.
Hey guys, what are you eating? Get the hell out. Get the hell out.
The Ash, Lutzy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Experience boutique luxury accommodation, exceptional dining and exquisite events at Emporium Hotel South Bank, Brisbane's cultural epicentre.
The only way to farewell summer. Ash, Lutzy and Nikki Osborne's end of summer party.
I'm chasing paradise with you.
6 days to go. 7 until the morning after the night before. I was dancing with you, Ash. I knew exactly what was going on.
I had no idea what he was talking about. I do.
I was not dancing with him. I was crumping and I couldn't see him and I was confused.
But now we
twerking.
know. Yeah, now we know.
Yeah.
You're dancing at the party though. You've already
absolutely.
nominated that. You've been pretty vocal about that.
I can't not dance I have to dance.
Are you a good dancer? You're fourth.
She finished fourth in Dancing with the Stars.
And I
she
was
should have
ripped
won.
off.
And
Yeah.
quote unquote from my mother,
forgot.
should have won it.
Yeah. If
From
Mrs.
Mum.
Luttrell says I should have
Yeah,
won,
yeah,
then
yeah.
I should have.
And also, a lot of people have been saying, like, have you got drunk with her yet? I mean,
No. Yeah.
We haven't.
No.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Are you going to be on the whiskies?
Oh, no, I'll start on the bubbles. I'll finish on the whiskies.
Yeah, there's no way that night's getting through without us drinking whiskey together.
Yeah, no, that is
I'm not even kidding.
happening.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Friday is a concern at this point.
Next Friday.
Yeah. Or you know what, this Friday as well.
Yeah, I'm concerned.
To be honest with you. any Friday.
Yeah, you're doing well, mate.
Wait, what are we doing? We're
Who's
trying to-
blowing wind into the phone right now?
Andrea.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Sorry, we've just been dribbling. Andrea, you coming to the party?
I would love to come to the party.
Oh, wonderful. And have you got your gaggle of girlfriends? Or are you going to bring some dudes? Who are you going to bring with you?
Well, I'm definitely going to bring my bestie, Des, and I think I've got so many girls who are going to be fighting for any other tickets available. So don't
can
worry,
you video
girls
that?
will be there.
Yeah, exactly.
Do it like a bouquet thing. Video it.
But it's a you and three situation, Mitch, is it? Like I got that.
Yeah.
I know I should know
Oh,
this
is it?
already because of the meetings we have. But I think it's a you and three.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm the same as you.
Yeah,
Ash.
party of four.
I'll tell you what I can contribute.
go
Someone
on.
sent this to the group chat yesterday that Kevy Walters.
I saw that. What is that?
Kevy Walters.
Is he coming?
Well, he was on. I think he's got his podcast or whatever it is now, which would be great.
Yeah.
But he's filming it from his home. Guess what he has in the background?
A Slim Aaron's print.
Exactly.
So was it our party or just Slim Aaron's?
No, it was just the Slim Aaron's
Oh, right,
print, but
okay.
I mean he's on board the Slim Aaron's train.
Can we invite Kevy?
He can come along.
He's
if he
very
wants for sure. He's
cultured,
more
Kevin
than welcome.
Walters.
Yeah, we love Kevin Walters. Can we invite him? We'll invite him. He's coming. He's coming.
for sure. Now, Andrea, you're definitely coming. Okay.
100% amazing. Can't wait to see you guys out.
All right.
Oh,
But Kevy's got to be one of your four, unfortunately. So two friends and Kevin Walters is now part of your deal. You happy with that?
Sure.
can she bring Alfie too?
Okay, you got one friend, Alfie, and Kevy Walters. Because we'd love Alfie to be there. I think Alfie's in Vegas. No, he's in Vegas.
yeah,
Vegas.
actually,
He's
that's got to
actually
be
in
coming
Vegas.
up close,
Oh.
doesn't it? When's Vegas? Is that-
Viva Elf Vegas.
next weekend, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, well, you know.
But
he
still, the
can
point
come-
is, our party is more important than anything.
Yeah, it is.
Well-made point.
And
Yeah, it was-
that's a very well made point, everyone.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Who?
Ash, Lutzi, and Nikki Osborne's Caller of the Week.
Yeah, who may pay for Parramatta this year?
Who, Kendrick.
Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
out, just on the fringe.
I reckon that'll get the crowds back.
On the
Parramatta.
edge, on the edges, apparently. He's an impact player. Nikki.
I don't know what you're talking
No,
about.
I don't know what we're doing. Like, this music sounds familiar, but I got
This
no
is
idea.
Caller of the Week.
Oh, yes, yes.
Hang on, I'm trying
That's
to
why
remember.
it's familiar.
When's this guy from?
What's the thing? It's never too late to be caller of the
Oh,
week.
it was
From-
today.
From the phones opening up on Monday until
he-
5 minutes ago. And that's where we got our boy Craig.
I've got two stories. So my sister was on the monkey bars when we were kids, and she fell off and landed funny, ended up breaking her arm. And then my mum was just going, "Oh, no, you're fine." She was shaking the arm about, "No, look, it's not even hurting." And it turned out she had internal bleeding inside her arm.
As you do.
And my brother was complaining about his stomach for a couple of days. And my mum's, "No, it's just wind. It's just wind." Gave him some tablets, and it
Yeah,
turned
just
out
have a bath.
Winded.
turns out his appendix had burst, and he was like, it was all like poisoning inside of him.
Yeah,
But
well,
you've turned out pretty good, though, in fairness.
Oh, well, it turned out all right, but she nearly killed him. That's the family joke. She nearly killed my brother.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's dark.
Well, he does. He does deserve to be Caller of the Week, just out of sympathy for everything he's been through. Craig, you there still?
I'm here, yeah.
John, never has, like, internal bleeding stories brought so much joy to so many faces.
I was going to say, like, that you need to add the context to that because he goes, "My sister had internal bleeding," and Mitch just loses it.
You laugh out of control at that. Yeah.
Like the nicest man I've ever met just starts He's himself laughing.
Yeah.
Pain makes me happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you just got yourself a merch pack. Number
Yes.
5,
that's
Call of the
sweet.
Week. Congratulations. We've had some
Thanks,
fresh
guys.
items dropping this week as well.
Yeah, just for clarification, because I was a bit uncertain of this when you said it at the time. Your brother or sister or whoever it was that had the appendix burst, did your mother claim that they just had wind or they were winded at the time?
No, she thought it was like gas, wind in his stomach.
Yeah.
Wind in her
And
stomach.
she's like, nah, just go back to sleep, you'll be right.
Just fart, basically.
Basically, yeah. And then it was
Well,
pretty
to
bad
be
for about
fair-
3 weeks.
To be fair, I've been in the reverse where I
What?
thought my kid's appendix was going to burst. We're in hospital all day, and then he just let an almighty one out
Oh, it was wind.
on the table, and it was wind, and then he was fine. He had an icy pole, and we went home. So I understand your mother, Craig. I get it.
Oh, well, that's went on. It was about 3 days he was in pain, and she just kept saying it was the wind. So.
Oh, okay, that's a big fart.
That's a big fart.
Well, you get a merch pack, Craig. You've got a tote bag, and they're nice and big. You can fit all the family's towels.
It's a very
in it.
impressive tote
It's a
bag.
good tote bag, and then you get a dry harder beach towel, which
Well-
is quite cool. It's trendy.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, sweet.
Ashley Bradlam's the only one that has one of these at this point. We can't find them, and we literally tried to steal them this morning.
He
We
stole
can't.
them.
We can't find the box of them.
I road tested this the other day.
What'd you do with it?
I went to the Southport pool with Archie, and then Archie tried to use it first, like coming out. I went, no, mate, no. It's
No,
got,
buddy.
It's got. Actually, it was quite funny, Lutzy. You would have loved this. He goes, I go, mate, it's got my name on it because it's got Ash Lutzy. He goes, well, it's only got your first name. It's got the whole of Nikki Osborne's.
That's a good point. But in fairness, it is Nikki Osborne's like
That is my merch bit.
merch bit.
I came up with try harder.
Listen, here's what it is.
Dry harder was actually what Nikki came up with.
That was my idea.
It
I
says
have ideas.
the dry harder towel.
Yeah,
It's
I
very
think it's
good.
funny.
No, it's good.
And I got the gone fishing bucket hat, which is a fashion statement all of its own, mate. It will catch on. So
We've
you got
put
one of
ours
them.
by the pool. It's the perfect hat to whack on when you're floating on the floaties.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
it is
whack the
too.
bucket hat on. It's perfect.
Nice.
And my stomach.
Is it large? You got large size? I've got a big head.
Yeah, yeah,
fits
yeah.
our size.
It fits Mitch Lewis.
Road tested.
Another sniper's dream.
Yeah. It's like Area 51 large. That's
Perfect,
I
perfect
just
for
made
me.
Mitch Lewis laugh.
Yeah, good.
That was a Mitch Lewis
Oh,
joke.
I'll see you on the
No,
front
no.
lines, Craig.
Lockie. Come
What?
on, dude. You're a bit geekish.
What? Why? What? Alien joke?
Yeah, we should laugh at that. He worked at Family FM, for God's sake.
What is
For
that?
God's sake.
What's that got to do
He's
with
gearing
aliens?
up. What do you got, Lockie?
What do you got, mate?
You come close to the mic?
Come on, mate. What do you got?
No, I just didn't think it was that funny.
The Ash, Lutzy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Hit it.
Okay,
Hit what?
sorry. No, I thought he had something to
I like
play.
this, Mitch. Well done.
Just a little bit of,
I could eat that girl for
little bit of lunch.
Why are you going to be disgusting at this hour?
I don't know, mate. It was the one that was in front of me. I mean,
Why, mate?
I had this
PG.
ready. I had this ready to go. When the party's over, I could have.
and I could lie, say I like it like.
Or
I
just,
get it,
it's,
the
it's
other one.
Friday. Just
The other
you know,
one. Yeah, it's Friday.
Get a little kick it around.
Eat that girl for lunch.
We
Have we got Maddie?
Yeah, I know.
we're just dialing her through. We're getting reports
like
from
outrageous, but-
our boy Nick as well, and because we've been on the hunt for Billie Eilish, we got a report she was down at an antique store on this very street
Well,
here.
not a report. She was there. There's
Yeah.
there's a sighted in Commercial Road, Tenerife. Billy was there searching for which. So where's she staying? Is
Well,
my
that's
question.
what Nick's found a vehicle, like a very official-looking vehicle with drivers, potentially security. So he's staking, he's watching this van closely.
If only we could talk to him now.
I reckon. I think we're going to get him up. But we've got Maddie Rowe in the meantime.
She went to the
Maddie went to the
concert.
concert. Was it last night, Maddie? When did you go and check Billy out at the Ensign?
I went on to the first night on Tuesday night. It was amazing. It was so good.
Yeah.
Have you seen her before?
I have seen her before the last time she was at the entertainment centre where she had the cherry picker in the crowd and she ran through. But the visuals and the staging was just a complete step up to what she did last time.
It's the chronology of her is actually amazing, Maddie. Buzz said to me, by sheer chance last week, or whenever it was, 2 weeks ago, I was in Melbourne for the Australian Open, and I went to some bar, literally like a bar with this small room which had some jazz band playing on it. And it turns out, back in the day when she first came here, and Buzz showed me the vision of it, she played in a room, it literally can only fit 50 people. And it wasn't that long ago. It was like 5 years ago or something, right?
Yeah, tops. I reckon. Yeah.
Like, it's crazy that the chronology of her, like, the success of her over a relatively short amount of time is pretty amazing.
Yeah, well, she put out Ocean Eyes. That was like her first big single, and that was just a SoundCloud hit that went bonkers. And then her career kind of launched from there. And, yeah, she did a big shout-out to Brisbane and to Laneway Music Festival at the concert on Tuesday, saying, you know, I was here in 2018, 2019 at the very start of my career when things were just going nuts.
So imagine that being the start of your career, and now you're massive. I feel like my timeline's taking too long.
All our timelines.
Yeah, you can't compare yourself
This is taking a while.
But it's pretty cool, like, that Brisbane, as like, and you know what, we hear it over, Maddie, and Maddie's, like, probably the number one person for Australian music in the country. We'll say that. Like, geez, but, like, Brisbane in particular, Maddie, we hear it over and over again that artists do throwback thank yous to, like, I went to The Cause, the Irish band The Cause the other night. They said Brisbane embraced us more than anyone in the world when they were starting out back in the day.
Ed Sheeran. I mean, when Ed Sheeran came to town and he said that he went to...
It's pretty cool.
You know, he said to his manager, I reckon I could sell out Suncorp. And he ended up doing it multiple nights. He had a bet going with his manager.
It's pretty cool, Maddie.
Yeah. And I think more than anything, people, Brisbane claims the artist more than anyone, and we're not too cool for it.
Yeah.
So we go to the small shows when artists are really starting out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finger on the pulse, Brisbane. I mean, Brisbane is such a musical city, and everyone's super talented from Brisbane. You just watch The Voice. They're always from Brisbane.
I went to that Channel 7 thing the other day, by the way. Which one's The Voice?
Idol.
They said that, whatever it was, no, it was The Voice, I think. They said that over 50% of the finalists were from Brisbane.
See, now we need like an Idol Olympics, and Brisbane would kick butt.
Same as our swim team.
Yes.
Maddie, so
she delivers.
Billie played 2 nights, having a break. No, she had a break last night and back for 2 nights again.
Yeah, correct. So she's playing tonight and tomorrow night. It was amazing because I go to a lot of gigs. I went just before 8 p.m. to see the opener, but then I was really surprised that Billie started that early. So she started around 8:10.
Really?
And the show finished bang on 10, so it was perfect because I was in bed by 10:20.
I like that.
Well, she knows her audience. They've all got to go to school the next day.
Plus, at Boondall, the cane toads have a very strong union.
Oh, yeah, they do come out, don't they?
You go past 10 o'clock in the wetlands.
They fire up.
Yep. Yeah, they spit at you. Maddie, I'm making this shit up now.
There's a note on the toilet door saying beware of the cane toads and the snakes in the female toilets outside.
Come on.
I knew you'd like go with me on that one. Thank you, Maddie.
Now, we think we've got a sighting from our boy Nick. He's been down there. He wanted to go and check out the antique store so he could find out any information, but he's actually on the hunt for Billie herself. Nick, we got you down there. What's the latest?
Yeah, hello team. Just staking out the Carlisle right now. My news nose it sent me this way, and you know, there's a couple of big black SUVs parked out the front here. It doesn't quite seem like, you know, the artist that she is. Maybe not her kind of place, but the staff were getting a little bit twitchy when I was walking around, doing a couple of laps in the Nova shirt. So
Nick, like, honestly,
it looked pretty official.
If she's at the antique store on Commercial Road, she's staying at the Carlisle.
Where else would she be staying?
She'd have to be. I can only put her as far as maybe the Emporium, but I reckon she'd be working in this triangle here because there are a fair few decent antique stores around the place. But exactly, why this one? Why this one? We found that tip was a couple of days old, so she wouldn't have moved too far. She wouldn't be exploring too far. You got to think like Billie here. I've visited a couple of bakeries around the place as well. Nice sort of pastry joints. And, you know, that's the type of thing I think that she'd be into. I've been chatting to a couple of my couple of contacts I made over at the line out at the stadium the other day, out at the Ant-Cent.
Yeah.
And no help there. But no, I'm following Billie TikTokers. If you can get some information to us right now on the Ash Lutzy and Nikki page, please DM us right now if you've got any intel, because I reckon we're onto something here. I'm just getting those looks from the staff. Like last time, when he sent me down here for Travis Baker and one of the
Travis Baker.
Yeah.
Travis Barker or Travis Baker?
Barker. Oh, yeah, look, that's all right. I just came out of the bakery.
One of the two. Someone's just DM'd me saying that she was looking at clocks. I'm not even kidding, at that antique store. At clocks.
Oh, imagine if they were the ones that Chappelle Corby made.
Well, that'd be weird, I guess. What Chappelle
cool.
called
Be truly
Oh, yeah,
bizarre.
clocks. You're right. Yeah, good
Support,
throwback.
support local business. Okay.
Mate, I reckon I actually think you're onto something, Nick, and I don't think that if she is at the Carlisle, I don't reckon she's going to be a James Street girl. I don't think she'd be walking up and down James Street. She would get off grid and the antique store.
She'd be
I
down
reckon it
New
makes
Farm
sense to
way.
me that you'd see her in an antique store. She's
Yeah,
got her
yeah,
own
yeah.
style.
I reckon we move the hunt down towards New Farm, around that sort
I
of
think
pocket
so
there.
too.
More alternative. So, no, I'll keep
Just
you
wait
nice and
one
nice.
second. We've got some Kristen
Hang
out
on.
of Castledine.
Breaking news.
Who's got some breaking news.
Breaking news.
Yes, Kristen. What have you got? Share it with Nick.
Well, the other day she posted on her Instagram
Wow.
a photo of two girls in Somerville House uniforms. And if you know where that's located,
Just
you know the
near-
closest hotel.
Yes,
The
which is
Emporium.
obviously the one at Howard Smith Wharves.
No.
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 the
Come
Emporium.
on.
That's at South Bank. That's where we had the Handball Blitz semi-finals.
Right.
It's where you're having your end of summer party.
The
Oh, the
Emporium.
Emporium.
Thank you for
I
somebody.
only said it 3 times. Never
There
mind.
we go. So,
Well, that was
hey, so Billy's turned up to our party early, has she?
Possibly.
Ooh.
This is fascinating stuff. I mean,
Look, I can run there pretty quickly, but we'll see how we go. I don't think we've enough time in the
I'm
show.
just waiting for Nick to get hit by a car.
Nick, I kid you not, by the way, just stay there, Nick. I had someone last night say to me, I ran into that Nova guy that you work with, the tall, fit guy.
Ooh.
I mean, it must have been really nice to meet Mitch, but...
No, it was you, was it?
Oh, thank you.
And you know what you get from me? No, not a thank you, Lutzy.
The Ash, Lutzy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
It's 9:13.
It is.
On a Friday.
Hey, well done today, Nick. $1,000 we are playing for Smarter Than Who on Monday morning.
I'm really proud of myself.
So you should be.
Yay for me.
Yay for you.
Yay for
us all.
blondes.
Well, you can, it's just you. Like, no need to put yourself in a pigeonhole.
Oh, I don't know. They were trying to pitch. I'm doing an interview tomorrow with Who, and they're like, "Oh, can
Who,
you
the
be the
magazine-
face
the
of-"
magazine?
Yeah.
Is that still around, is it?
Oh, stop it!
Why would
This
you
is a
say
big
that?
deal. Don't do that to me.
Why are you disrespecting
I was
all
starting to
that,
feel
dude?
good about myself.
Oh,
And
God, I
then-
wish I
She's
didn't
doing
open
an
my
interview
mouth.
with Who magazine.
Mitch, why did I open
I
my
don't know
mouth?
why you
Why
did
did you?
I mean, the week was
You're
done.
sitting there.
You were fine back there.
You've put a beanie on.
Now
It's 9:13.
now
You
I'm
could have shut
offended.
your trap
You didn't
then.
have to say
And you had to say that.
anything.
I went the other way. I was like, oh my God, that's awesome.
Well, Lutzy, I wish I had done the same thing.
I know. But
I didn't mean that to
no,
be a reflection
it's
on
still a
you.
big thing.
No, it is a big thing.
Yeah.
What was I talking about? Being pigeonholed. That's right.
I got a Who
Publicity
magazine thing.
called me. Helen
Yep.
from Publicity called me, and she said, "Oh,
Helen from Publicity?
yeah,
Who's Publicity?
in
From who?
Sydney,
Oh,
Nova.
your Publicity.
No, Nova Sydney.
Helen from Publicity? I've never heard of her.
No, neither have I.
I've been working 20 years.
I didn't even know they had a publicity department and spoken to us.
Helen from Publicity? She's been working here a minute. And she's getting calls from... Who the hell is Helen from Publicity?
I was wondering why you weren't on the little banner at the bottom.
Never heard of
the
her. Have you
email.
ever heard of her?
I can honestly say I've never heard of Helen.
I'm a
from Sydney-
D-grade
from Sydney
celebrity in
publicity.
this town. I have never heard of Helen.
You know what
Have
I'd
you
like?
heard of Helen from Publicity?
You know what I reckon we could do? I reckon you and I could walk into Helen
bad.
from Publicity's office in Sydney.
She would have no idea.
No.
They'll probably call security thinking you're trying to rob her.
They would literally do that. If he's wearing that beanie, he's wearing an Essendon beanie. Like, I want to arrest him right now. That's ridiculous. We have never heard of Helen.
The irony that
20
I'm in
years.
Who magazine
Yeah.
and she doesn't know who you are.
So you're getting a Who magazine spread,
Yes.
which
Yes.
admittedly, now I'm on board with him. Does it even exist, Who magazine? I'm with him now. Helen, Who magazine? Like
Yes.
a new weekly, something bigger than that, Helen.
Who magazine?
It's Nikki Osborne.
It's like Vogue. Come on.
Nikki Osborne.
Look, now, don't
Who
let,
magazine?
Don't let your ego get in the way.
Helen, step up.
Come on, park the
Step
ego.
up, Helen from Pub.
The Ash, Lutzy and Nikki Osborne podcast.